I have a message for the workers at Fry's and Safeway. Good luck, because you're gonna need it. Although I want you to know one thing. I respect your courage, and I will not cross your picket line if it comes to a strike. You must have courage these days to do what you're about to do. Now, I don't agree with the decision your union leadership has made. I think they've gone too far, perhaps. But if they're going to force you to strike, that's going to force me to support you, which I will. It must be a hard choice for any worker these days to do something as daring, something as brave as what you're about to do. And that's why I think every American should support your actions. You're not asking for anything that I find to be outrageous. You know, the healthcare costs that they want to impose upon you. Why? That's the problem in this country. Everyone complains about how much they're paying for their healthcare premiums. But if more people had taken a stand against this kind of, extortion, then premiums wouldn't be so high. But instead, what happens is other people say, well, gee, I'm paying so much for my healthcare. They need to pay more too. No, they don't. I say, if people have a backbone, then they deserve everything they get when they fight. That's what's wrong with this country. People don't have backbones anymore. Everyone's a coward. So, to those of you who are about to do this, you are truly lions among men. I salute you and wish for a positive outcome. I want you to know that I don't blindly look at all unions and go, gee, they're wonderful. I love them. No, there are negative aspects of unions, namely overpaid union leadership. I do have my own concerns about that. When some people make, $250,000 as a union president overseeing maybe 30,000 people, and the lowest guy makes 30,000, the regular worker, I think there's a pay imbalance there. I think that needs to be worked on. It's an issue. But at the same token, I'm not going to throw the 30,000 workers under the bus. It's horrible when these people get treated like crap. Battle lines are being drawn. Soon it will be time for you, whoever is watching this, to choose your side. To decide if you want to support the CEOs who make multi-million-dollar bonuses, if you want to support the bankers and the politicians, or if you actually want to support the average Joe. The guy who works 40 hours a week and calls you by name when you see them in the supermarket. That's the choice that you're being given today. A lot of people say, oh, these unskilled workers, they should go to college, blah, blah, blah. You know what? They're not asking for the moon. They're just asking for a semi-living wage. In fact, they're not the ones who destroyed this country by outsourcing the jobs. They fought to keep the jobs. And then, of course, the old saying goes, well, if we hadn't had unions, the jobs would never have left. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We can't compete with the people in China. They're willing to work for nothing. The unions were right all along. We should have fought damn hard to keep everything in this country so that we would still have an industrial backbone. But now we have nothing. We're dependent on all the other countries in the world to support us. Without them, oh, it ain't gonna be pretty.